Oh, I'm so dead. I was doing just fine before the camera started. Don't let this be a reflection of my actual skill. I'm really good. So this was actually my first time fighting this boss in this cutscene. Don't worry, just gonna cut to my face camera, my actual gameplay here in like 30 seconds. I just want to kind of intro it. So I was playing in the Chinese dub, of course, which is the best one in my opinion. They do have the English dub, of course, but I think they had placeholder, so it didn't sound the best at the time that we heard it. But it don't matter to me because I'm gonna be playing in the Chinese dub anyway. And this is my first time actually seeing this boss, period, because I hadn't saw this in any of the gameplay trailers at all. So this was a total surprise, and I fought him probably about 30 minutes to an hour, and of course on the Hellwalker difficulty, the moveset is different. Go back over here. All right, so we was in the middle of, I was talking to the comeback director, and he was giving me some tips. What's going on here? About some combos. So we have the first boss. Yeah, I don't know why bro was side-eyeing me like that, but my bad, bro. Here we go. Now I've died like 6 times already, so this should be the charm here. Boom. Oh no. Hey. Boom. Boom. So I'm playing on the Hellwalker difficulty as well too, so his moves is actually totally different. Oh no, I'll switch to this one. Wait. I'm not trying not to. This dude's so aggressive. Boom. There we go. So now we can go to work. Boom, 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 boom. Switch. Heavy. Boom. No, I was out of chi. No, switch right. Wait for it. Boom. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so boom. This guy. So you can't. So I was told you. So you can't parry that. You literally got to dodge. Whee! Oh, here we go. No, I'm out of cheat, no. So I'm out of cheat, I can't do my fire, bro. Oh no. No. Well, I think we're gonna be here a while, my friends. Oh, we're gonna switch up. So we're gonna go. So right now, this is the one I beat him with yesterday. It's the Juggernaut one. That one causes bleed. We mixed that with the Sega Twin. We got the Flaming Rain. We're gonna do this. Let's get it. Hold on. So, oh God. Beautiful. Okay. No, you can't. Fucking hell. You gotta dodge that. You got one more? Okay. No, I want to use the fire, but this will work. Up. All right, now we can go to work. So sometimes I get too damn cocky, man. Come on, we gotta switch eventually. Come on. Want to get some lights off? This dude's relentless, man. Maybe my Phantom Blade Zero Water will give me some benefits. All right, we're ready now. Ay. So after we find the plan is after we beat this guy, I'm gonna give y'all a tour, behind the scenes look at the S game party that we had here today. But I gotta defeat Mr. John Coppermaul. There we go. You can jump out of the way to that too, huh? Look at that. Now we can burn him alive. So we get the burn effect going. Oh, I got him in the blender. Nah, he's pissed now. No! Come on, brother. There we go. Boom. Boom. No! Oh, I'm so dead. I was doing just fine before the camera started. Don't let this be a reflection of my actual skill, because I'm really good. Boom. Shit. I can't see. Oh, dude, he gives no break, man. No break. We halfway there too? We halfway there? Come on. Oh, he kicked dust as he was falling back. He hadn't done it before. All right, here we go. Gotta break his pasta. He's so freaking drunk, he fell over. Come on, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This. All right. No, sir. No, sir. Pain in my eyes, man. Yep. Told you. Oh, stop. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's so easy. Man, he kicks the dirt in your face. He taps his belly too. Get out the way. Get out the way. You're in trouble. Dude, hey, relax, man. It's okay. It's okay, let's be free. Tough. Oh, look at you now, buddy. Look at you now, look at you now. That's a full 20-piece combo right there. Hit me with Evo. Yes, sir. Switch. Oh shit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Come on. I told you it was just thank you. Told you it was just a crowd. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, that fight. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, buddy. So finally, I put Big Boy down, and shout out to my boy Bob Wu, because he was giving me a lot of combat tips about switching from the light to the heavy, from the light to the heavy, switch the weapon, then do the special attack. Once you string it all together, it's like Guitar Hero, similar to Sekiro, or just a Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter type game. Get them between me. First try. Bash pole, thank you. I appreciate you, man. I'll remember you. Thank you for your service. All right, let's save it. Then after this, we proceeded to the next boss. But if you didn't know, which I'm sure at this point you probably have seen it, it's a mini boss coming up called the Wraith, which is the one, which is the art that you see at the top of this monitor here. And you could decide to fight that boss and completely get it out of the way, or you can just let it live and it's going to join you in the final boss fight, which makes it a lot more difficult, especially on the Hellwalker difficulty. So as you can see here, I ran into the Wraith, and I actually beat this boss the first try on Hellwalker difficulty. But at this point, I was warmed up and I was kind of in the groove. And once you start getting those Mercury counters down, whenever it turns red like that, then you pretty much can kind of get in the flow. But this boss was really fun. But on my second playthrough, on the second day, Bob had told me to not fight it, to just keep going so it can join me in the second boss fight. Yeah, it was obviously a lot more difficult then, but this boss fight was fun. It was flashing, the music was popping, and this was an absolute vibe. And I would imagine it's going to be a lot more shit like this in the full game whenever it comes out. But yeah, I completely clapped it up. I was in the flow. I mean, yeah, we got the W on this one. So now we're here at the final boss. This is the one from the Year of the Snake trailer that all of us have seen probably a million times at this point. And I will tell you, it's even cooler, even more sick when you're playing it yourself and the music is rocking. And especially when you're on Hellwalker difficulty, it was unbelievably difficult. And of course, with the AI technology and the bosses that they start to learn your moves, starting to learn your tendencies, you're going to get this dead stream a lot of times. Now, I edited out a lot of my deaths. This took me a little bit over 2 hours, I believe 28 deaths before I finally got to W. And while I'm doing this, I can hit some rapid fire questions and concerns that you may have. And these are all my notes that I took, so bear with me. It's going to be real quick. Some of the combat options you're going to have double dodge, you're going to have multiple finishers. This is not a Souls game. You can grab, you can get grabbed. It's an action RPG similar to like God of War mixed with some Mortal Kombat, in my opinion. You do have weapon and accessories that's going to help your combat. Armor, you would have different armor sets and different like cosmetic visuals, but only just visual, not to help your combat. And this is stuff that Soul Frames answered whenever we went to the studio, which you're going to see that in the full China vlog. It's going to be a total of 30 weapons in the game, 30 main weapons in the game. Of course, you still have like your light weapons. It's going to be a total of 30, over 30 main weapons in the game. You're going to have single hand, dual hand, big blades. Every weapon is going to have its own unique move set. Yeah, and the Liza P director, he actually asked this question about every weapon having its own unique move set, which it will, and it does. As I mentioned earlier, on Hellwalker difficulty, the bosses will be changing attacks, but it's only available on the Hellwalker difficulty. And from my understanding, you only get that difficulty only after you beat the game the first time. So that's essentially like the new game plus run, which I don't like that, because I felt that Hellwalker difficulty was difficult, but it wasn't like the most impossible shit that I've ever played compared to like Liza P. Some of the other difficult games I have played, I would much rather, and a lot of people and a lot of other people agreed that we would much rather that be available off the rip, so you have 3 different choices of difficulty when you start the game. Maybe they can change it, who knows, but I wish we can choose Hellwalker from the very beginning, because it was just the right challenge to have you coming back, in my opinion. But I'm a Souls like sicko at this point, so maybe for the average, you know, chill gamer, that may not be the way. It will have an in-game mode where you can be able to challenge the boss, like a boss rush mode similar to Sekiro, and Liza P just added that as well. The enemies do die once you kill them, which was so weird for me because I'm so Souls-like coded that being able to, whenever you die and come back and the enemies are actually dead and they not respawning, is fucking insane to me. So seeing that, it's been years since I experienced something like that, to be honest, that the enemies actually stay dead, because most games nowadays always respawn. But if you do teleport to a new map and go back to that section, they will respawn for sure. But just in the general gameplay, they do not. I mentioned I didn't like the English voice actor, but again, I believe that was just a placeholder. And one of the things that I noticed that me and some of the other gamers and journalists was talking about that played the original version, that they left out some key points in this demo, because you know the original trailer, he was saying that he had, I believe, like 55 or 75 days to live, and he was on a countdown, which is the same thing that was in Rain and Blood in the original RPG game that Soulframe made. I did a lore breakdown. I'll leave that link down in the description below in case you missed that. I'm going all the way back to when Soulframe was in college and his first love, which is Rain and Blood, which features Soul, which is just a retelling of this in this actual 2025 game, or 2026 game. But I believe that this is just a theory, by the way, but you will have like your deaths, and if you keep dying, you're gonna lose a day until you get down to 0, and it could possibly like restart you or erase your game like they did in Hellblade. Again, this is just speculation, nothing confirmed, but I think that would be terrifying, especially if you died as much as I did and you see your lives and you're like, oh shit, I might have to restart from the beginning. That would be crazy, but I don't think it's going to be like that. But that portion of the game was definitely left out because that's a major part of the story. Black Myth Wukong versus Phantom Blade, compared to Phantom Blade Zero, these are two totally separate games, two totally separate combat games. Like Black Myth Wukong, I had never felt any combat like that with the staff and all the shit you was able to do, which was real cool. But this game, I've never played a game that felt like this. I mean, it's literally like I'm playing like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or freaking Virtua Fighter. Also, while I'm kind of playing God of War, also while I'm playing like Elden Ring-ish. I don't know. It's just, it was two totally different games, but two amazing, passionate Chinese game studios doing something that's gonna completely change the culture. So two amazing games in their own rights. I am curious about the score of the game because you know Wukong got the Journey to the West, and Laza P has, you know, their feel. Every game, every Fire game has their soundtrack, and besides what we've heard from the two boss battles, which the music is fucking amazing. This is if I'm not mistaken, this Soul Frame said this is a guy that they went to college with back in California, that they was all friends with, that is doing the score. So I would imagine like the actual Phantom Blades Zero score. I'm curious to see exactly what that is because we didn't get to hear it here during our time in China at this S game party. So in the meantime, I just been using the IP Man theme because that shit is amazing. I did notice a visual and just a feel difference between the base PS5 version and the PC version. The PC version obviously looked and played and just felt better, like more fluid, versus the PS5 still feels amazing, by the way. Do not get it twisted, it still look amazing, but I was definitely able to tell when I was playing on PC with the NVIDIA and the whole shit versus when I was playing on the base PS5, you know, especially in performance mode, I would imagine, because you see something like the pixelation. Again, this is like the demo build, no release date, so I would imagine by the time it comes out, and especially when it's on the PS5 Pro, it's going to play as close to the PC version as possible. But that's something that I noticed myself. Still no release date. I would imagine, if I had to guess, it's going to be fall 2026, pending if GTA 6 delays itself. But right now, I'm thinking fall 2026 would be the perfect, most logical date. The favorite weapons that I've used was the Jagged Edge, because that one had a bleed effect. That's why I was fighting Big Boy, and you know, just like any, I guess, Souls game, whenever you're fighting, we was able to proc him and get a big damage on that. I really enjoyed that, but I also enjoyed the dual swords, the dual swords range, because they just so damn fast. And I also enjoyed those double rings. You can throw those. I did like the sword snake as well too. The sword snake was cool because it was bouncy as a weapon I've never used in the game before ever, so I thought that was cool. But all the weapons was just fucking sick, bro. I mean, everyone that we used, and I believe it was a total maybe of like 7 or 8 that we had available to, and it's going to be over 30. So I mean, that's pretty much all the rapid fire I have. I know this is not going to be my last Phantom Blade Zero video for this year, so I do have a lot of more stuff, but I want to just wait till some more information comes out, and some more confirmation comes out. But that's all the stuff that I have so far. The verdict for me is this is going to be game of the year whenever it decides to come out. I mean, it's very rare these days when we watch a trailer, we fall in love with a trailer, and we hype a trailer and we actually get our hands up, we actually play it, and it supersedes our expectations. Now I'm extremely biased. They has treated me so well, but even if they didn't know me, even if I didn't go to China, even if, and I played this game for the first time, just from what I played so far, which is the demo version, a small slice of the entire pie, I would be absolutely blown away. And I think this is going to do similar numbers, if not even more potentially, than what Black Myth Wukong did, which I know that was an anomaly because that was Journey to the West. It's super hype, but either way it go, this selling 10 million first week, no question about it. And I'm so interested in the lore because they've been real quiet about that, but I think the story is going to be just as good as the damn combat, which says a lot because the combat is just, I was thinking about it, man, dreaming about it, bro. It was just unfucking believable. So after almost 2 hours on the Hellwalker, I finally beat the final boss. Me and Game Breaker God, we literally beat it at the same time. Like, I had 28 deaths, I believe he had 27, almost the same exact moment, because whenever I beat it. I fucking leaned back and I heard him screaming, "Oh, yeah, let's go, okay, let's go." And I took a picture here, and that was me showing my screen. If you look over here, that's him doing his selfie with his screen. It was almost at the same time. We had both been just grinding for 2 hours trying to beat this damn boss on Hellwalker difficulty, to kind of give you an idea that, you know, it's no joke. And Game Breaker is a way better gamer than me, as a lot of y'all probably know if you watch his playthroughs and his content. We was right there neck and neck, sweating. So that kind of gives you an idea how fucking sick this game is. But it was so fun, so much fun, so much pain, but so much fun.
First walk in, at least from there, then you got the beautiful. This is actually the Year of the Snake trailer from the Yellowstone, which I beat these already on the Hellwalker difficulty, which is very difficult. From there, then here you got like the staff area. Everyone's kind of hanging out, chilling. Then here, and of course this is the area that we had just came from. This is all the game creators and like the streamers and the YouTubers. Everyone's over here. Of course, you know, I was the best one out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? So the big screens over there, which for me had been very, very much a long time. This little thing here has haptics inside of it too, with the audio. Is crazy. And I think this way here, as you see, the strands from the Phantom of from the Year of the Snake trailer, more staff in the water over here. All the drinks that your heart could want. You got more staff over here. And guess what? You got more cookies, water, everything that you may need there. And that's these more like person YouTubers over here as well too. Oh man, this place looks sick, dude. There's nothing more immersive whenever you're fighting the 7-star boss, formation boss, and you got all the strings. And you see the strings behind you is like peak peak immersion. And over here is one of the lucky 1,000 that was able to get in out of like 100,000 people that actually apply for it. They all locked in too. Look at that, dude. This is my first time over here, by the way. How y'all doing? Dude, this is freaking sick. I hadn't been over here myself. They got the big screen right here in the front with the red lights. All on the PlayStation 5. Wow. See everyone locked in too. This feels like an esports competition. Everyone's so quiet versus you saw me how I was playing like a freaking psychopath, screaming and yelling. And yeah, so from this point here, I haven't been this far out, thank you myself. But I think they're doing an interview there, so we can just go back this way. So over here, so this is like the entry when you first come in, and then this for all the press and creators. Then they go back this way. Oh, I think she's doing an interview there.
So thank y'all for hanging out with me, and that be on the lookout for the China vlog in the next probably 3 or 4 days. It's definitely going to be the best vlog in my opinion. I'm biased. That's going to come out of anyone that's went to China for the S game party, because I'm giving y'all every piece of information, every visual that I took, every thought, idea, everything that I ate, I'm crying, screaming, exhausted, frustration, happiness, everything in that vlog. So please be on the lookout for that. And as soon as it's done, especially on YouTube, I'll have it linked right here. And if you watched on Billy, I'll have it linked as well too. So thank y'all so much. None of this shit happens without you. And I believe we have much more to come. And until next time, my friends,